It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. We'll watch Chicago in this one as they go up against the 76ers. Taking a look at Philadelphia, they dropped the first matchup against this squad. They'll try to even the series in tonight's game. And while we wait for tip-off, Kenny, say you're a general manager. Okay.
I'm a general manager.
Thank you. You get one player to assemble a team around. Who would it be?
Just one season. Not for like a career.
That's a question, Kenny. Jeez.
One season I'm going with, obviously, LeBron. Then I would go.
One player.
Okay.
To assemble the team around. So it would
Durant,
still be
Kawhi,
LeBron.
or Steph.
It would still be LeBron.
Durant, Kawhi, Steph.
For one season.
Yep.
See this, Ernie? He always answers for the little man, okay? So now I got to step up for the big man. For the next decade, Giannis, Big
He didn't say decade.
Embiid,
He said one
Anthony
season.
Davis, Porzingis.
He said one season. He didn't say decade.
I just signed a 10-year contract.
Giannis, so your player for the next decade would be Giannis.
Yes.
Yeah.
On to Kanumbo, baby.
Yeah. Something like that.
Well, that's not really his name, but.
Freak will do.
I know how to read. On to Kanumbo.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not his name.
Aunt to Kanumbo.
That's not his name either.
Even if
Greek
you say
freak.
it slow,
Greek freak is his name.
it doesn't make it any more
That
correct.
is his name.
On
Greek freak.
to Kanumbo.
No,
That's
not
still
his name.
not correct. Kevin
On to
Harlan,
Kanumbo.
take it away.
Nope, that's not it.
On to Kanumbo.
Nope, still not it.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
You're not going to be on all the time, and they were prepared for that and scraped and clawed their way to a victory.
Tonight's matchup, two transition offenses. Steve, over your 14 NBA years, who are some of your favorite teammates to run the fast break with?
You know, one that comes to mind was probably the quickest, Tony Parker. I mean, when he first entered this league, he had jets.
Yep. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got the Wizard, Brown out there with Jones, and it's Pena in at the point. Here is Armstrong. Pass to prime time. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Here's Philadelphia. Jones looking for an opening. Good on the bucket.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack mindset.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
And that one falls for Jones. Here's Armstrong. 17 points for him last game against Detroit.
He also was very good distributing the basketball, keeping guys involved and engaged all night.
Here's Grady. Banked in off the glass.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
And we talk about this a lot. Turnovers leading to transition points.
I love the anticipation right there for the pick. Then he wastes no time getting up court.
Pena, he's covered by Armstrong. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. On the wing, Jones. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. 3 on the clock. It's deflected. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Jumps up. Another one falls for Chicago.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Love the unselfishness.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
And David, thank you. What do you think, guys? Smart to center their game plan around the opposing defense?
I kind of feel like you have to. This is an opponent so good at taking away the best weapon on the other side. So you have to be ready to come at them in different ways.
This is always an exhausting opponent to play, so it would be huge for them if some of their bench players could step up and contribute today.
And Philadelphia has possession after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
You know, the offense has just looked out of sync. Only 1 of 5 from the field.
Here is Armstrong. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Right wing. Here's Gooding. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Armstrong missing. Philadelphia trails by 7. Inside. They need this one. And the layup is up and in.
That's an excellent pass. On time, on target. Great teamwork.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Brown. Here's Gooding. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint. Here's Pena. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Porter against Brown. Changes up. The layup good by Porter. Porter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Assertive in the painted area. This is what every coach preaches.
On the wing, Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Washington. Again, Philadelphia. The Bulls leading by 3. To the left wing. Here's Grady. Here's Porter. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside, Jones. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You have to credit the pinpoint pass for making that play possible.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Jeremic buries the long-range jumper. He has 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Washington. Brown trying to free himself up. Rebound by the Bulls. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, that was a very physical game, and I think that plays into their hands. So a lot of their points came at the foul line.
They love mixing it up with the opponent and drawing contact, which is why they seize the momentum and edge in that game.
Now here's Jones. And there's the pass to Pena from 12 feet out. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Fade away. Chicago working now with a new shot clock.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Here's Armstrong. Here's Grady. From past the arc. He can't hit that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
A really embarrassing loss indeed, and one that they will hopefully learn from. Got to keep your hands to yourself sometimes, or it could cost you the game.
And here are the Bulls now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Armstrong gets the bucket.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Steve, when you look back at your career, which years do you remember playing your best brand of basketball?
You know, I think obviously when you're younger, you feel like you have more of an impact with your skill level to go along with your athleticism. I think my best run was about a 5 or 6 year run when I was playing with the Atlanta Hawks and the Portland Trail Blazers. Those two teams, I think I had my best run.
Philadelphia will go for a different look here. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in. Moon up top. Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Four on the shot clock. Nails the 16-footer. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Oliver. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Riley against Porter. Lets it go. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Porter's got 8.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Philadelphia trails by 5. Passes it to Hooper. Here's Grady. Misses the 3. Chicago's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Weber can't hit. The 76ers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. To the inside, Riley. Goes back up. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Porter. And Chicago shooting 45% to the field early. Inside. Down low. And finished off by Porter.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Porter's gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Poked loose. Here's Oliver. Phillips, the pass to Porter. Second shot opportunity, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. 2 shots.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Oh, right around this time of the season, Smitty, it's easy to lose focus. Talk about how players keep themselves motivated to bring it every night. That, to me, would seem very difficult.
It is, and I think you got to set those little small goals. I think on one of our teams, our goals was after the All-Star break, you can see we were starting to get into that funk, and what we said was, let's not lose 2 games in a row for the rest of the season. Those type of small goals keeps everybody engaged.
Do you put the season in terms of every 20 games, every 10 games? How do you measure it to kind of pace yourself?
I think most teams do it in a block of 20s. Like you said, you kind of go a block of 20s and see if you can go, 75% in those games. And that's where you start to see the great teams, they do that.
That's good to know. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They lead by 7. There's the pass to Phillips. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Moon with it. From the top of the key. And he gets the bucket. And now it's only a 5-point Bulls lead. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. Phillips, he's covered by Moon. Pass to Oliver. They get it again. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Philadelphia trails by 5. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. So the wing on the left. Here's Grady. Hands it from downtown.
You don't see that play regularly from them, but it led to a made 3. So you can't knock them for trying it.
Here's Oliver. That one's off. Still out of sync. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. For Philadelphia, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The first one falls. One drops. He ties it up. And Chicago shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Phillips, the pass to Weber. Fires for 3. Riley grabs the miss. Big Red's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Phillips, the pass to Oliver. Pass to Phillips. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Will it go? Oliver's shot is good. Oliver's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Now Moon. That shot no good. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Control the boards, and you control the flow of the game.
The Bulls shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Riley. McDaniels is out there with the kid, and it's Hooper in at the 2 spot. Here's Oliver. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes it to Hooper. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Here is Riley. And he can't bank that one in. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia on Monday and then on Wednesday. Philadelphia shooting here about 46% for the game. Kicks to McDaniels. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So many metrics out there right now, Steve. One of the big ones, scoring efficiency. Who comes to mind in that area?
Well, you look at the percentage. Kevin Durant, the amount of shots he takes, he shoots with a high percentage. Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard. I think also Anthony Davis is up there, being able to score at different areas. Not just dunking the basketball, being able to score at all 3 levels. Those are some of the guys that shoot a high percentage.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Chicago leading. Phillips. He's covered by Moon. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Grady, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
A nice job of converting, but what really makes this play, the league pass.
Philadelphia trails by 3. From 12 feet out. Misses off the left iron. And Chicago shooting 43% for the game. And it's good. 2 points. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Grady. The pass to Riley. No good on that one.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Goes up from the top of the key. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And just building on to the lead, extending it, trying their best to put this one away.
You sense the game has a number of ways it can go. All you can do is your very best at that moment.
Here's McDaniels. after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And that one drops for him. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Oliver passes to Phillips. From deep. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
And the 76ers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. Chance to check out the numbers for the Wizards. How his last 10 games have gone. 5th in steals, 11th in free throw percentage. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. Out to the wing. Pena passes to Brown. Here's McDaniels. Got a piece of it. Here's the Wizard. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Cleveland.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Count it. Good. Primetime's got his first points of the game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pena. He's covered by Armstrong. To the wing right side. Here's McDaniels. Here's Brown. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
Jeremic. It's hauled in by Brown. Philadelphia trails by 5. Pena. He's covered by Armstrong. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock reset for Philadelphia. Pass to Jones. Second chance shot. No good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Jeremic. Pass to Primetime. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Brown.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
Pena. He's covered by Armstrong. Here's Pena. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Sinks the triple. He's got 10.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
To the wing right side for 3. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from McDaniels.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Here's Primetime. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Top of the key, McDaniels. Jones against Armstrong. Left side, Jones. The dish to McDaniels. on defense, Chicago. 7-point differential. Here's the Wizard. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Kicks to Armstrong. Fires the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Philadelphia trails by 10. And the 76ers call time here. When you played on the road, Smitty, just how much did you hear comments from the crowd? Home or away, but I'm guessing more on the road than at home.
Yeah, on the road you hear some interesting comments, Kevin, from a lot of the fans. And a lot of times I didn't want to drown it out. I wanted to hear because it fueled me. And to get a chance to, I wouldn't say engage. I would tell young players not to engage. But the one thing I would do, Kevin, when you get going, you just kind of catch that fan, you get eye contact, and you give them that smile. And that's where I think you really attack them by your facial expression.
Good explanation. Daniels is checked in for the Bulls. Now the pass to Washington. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. However, he's checked in for McDaniels. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Brown. Shot from 12. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Armstrong. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Pena. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
So it's Chicago now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Weber kicks to Armstrong. And again, no good by Chicago.
You can tell he's frustrated to get that good of a look from 3, and he didn't make it.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's 6 points for the Wizard. Chicago leading by 6. And here's Armstrong. 6 points for him. Six to shoot to the inside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
Good D by Weber.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Brown, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Weber's got the ball here for Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to prime time. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Jones. No good. Shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Chicago, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Chicago making a switch here. Porter's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 6. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Jones drives in, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
First free throw is good. Phillips, he's checked in for Chicago. And so Jones nails both of them.
Taking advantage at the charity stripe like he always does. Terrific touch.
The Bulls leading by 4. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his first foul. Here's Porter. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
He's just gone stone cold this period, and it's bringing the rest of the team down.
Jones kicks to Brown. There's the 3. Goes back up. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this league. He's been off all night.
Philadelphia trails by 4. Outside, Jones. Here's Brown. Up and in on the layup. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Passes it to Primetime. Now, here is Weber. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And the pass to Primetime. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And again, Chicago, no good.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Tough to cut into a lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
Chicago has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Got a hand on it. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Grady. Jones trying to get open. No good. That would have tied it. Chicago leading. Wing shot on the way. That one no good.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
The Bulls shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The 76ers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And the first one drops. Oliver's checked in for prime time. And Philadelphia making a change here. Tied up with that one. .54 seconds left here in the second. Phillips, the pass to Oliver. Pass to Phillips. He kicks it to Weber. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Oliver. To end the drought. Kept alive. That one's not going to go. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Especially in this quarter. He's had a few shots that looked like they would fall, but things haven't gone his way.
And finished off by Porter.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Phillips. Offline from the top of the key. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. And guys, for the Bulls, Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to their game plan.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on, Ernie. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the three. See, Ernie, that's all the coach got to do. Tell them stop shooting the three. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.